The one thing that I would like to gain is
Suprabhat and a very good morning to the esteemed dignitaries, respected faculty members and staff of Manipal College of Pharmaceutical Sciences, and most importantly, our vibrant and promising new students and their proud parents. On behalf of MCOPS, I, Dr. Sri Lalita, faculty MCOPS MAHE, extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to all of you to our beautiful campus here. Today, we gather to celebrate Orientation Day 2025 for the new batch of B Pharm, D Pharm, Pharm D, and Pharm D post-baccalaureate students. Dear students, this day marks the first step of an exciting journey, one that will challenge your intellect, broaden your horizons, and help you uncover your unique strengths. Starting something new always brings a mix of excitement, perhaps a little nervousness. But rest assured, as you step into MCOPS, an institution that stands as a beacon of academic excellence, innovation, and legacy in the realm of pharmacy education. On that note, may I now request our Principal Sir, Dr. Srinivas Mutalik, and Vice Principal, Dr. Usha Yogendra Nayak, to escort our esteemed Chief Guest, Dr. Sharat Kumar Rao, Pro Vice Chancellor, Health Sciences, MAHE, Manipal. Our distinguished guest of honor, Dr. Vijay Kulkarni, co-founder and director, Swalva Enterprises Private Limited, Bengaluru, over to the dais. Thank you, sir. To begin this day on a harmonious and spiritual note, I invite Ms. Shobita Shenoy, our B Pharm student, to present the invocation.
जगस्त्रं हच्चारुवक्त्रं भजेऽहं रमाकण्ठहारं श्रुतिव्रातसारं जलान्तर्विहारं धराभारहारं चिदानन्दरूपं मनोज्ञस्वरूपं धृतानेकरूपं भजेऽहं Thank you.
Thank you, Shobita, for that beautiful rendition. We are honored to be guided by a visionary leader whose contributions to pharmaceutical sciences are globally recognized. May I now invite our Principal Sir, Dr. Srinivas Mutalik, to deliver the welcome address.
The chief guest of today's program, Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, Health Sciences, MAHE, Dr. Sharat Kumar Rao. Guest of honor, Dr. Vijay Kulkarni, co-founder and director, Swalva Enterprises Private Limited, Bangalore. My dear colleagues and dear parents and their children who are admitted to MCOPS, a portal of MAHE, good morning to everyone. We are happy that you have accepted our invitation to participate in this orientation program for different pharmacy programs at MCOPS. After higher secondary or 12th standard, every aspirant of a bachelor's program will have two questions. Firstly, which academic program should I join? Secondly, which institute? The pharmacy profession is generally known as the art and science of preparing and dispensing drugs or medicines. However, at present, due to vast changes that have happened in drug development, The pharmacy professionals will also have knowledge and expertise in diverse areas like biotherapeutics, clinical trials, biotechnology, business development, precision medicine, regulations, nanotechnology, and so on, along with conventional areas of pharmaceutical sciences. This expansion of pharmacy sector has created numerous opportunities for pharmacy professionals. Hence, you all have chosen the right academic program. Moreover, India has several significant advantages with respect to pharma industry, such as robust domestic market, cost-effective manufacturing, skilled workforce, research and development, global compliance, growing export market, and technological advancements. Due to the progress made in pharma sector in India, it is now known as pharmacy of the world. The next question is, which institute? Manipal College of Pharmaceutical Sciences, popularly known as MCOPS, is one of the constituent units of Manipal Academy of Higher Education, a deemed to be university institute of eminence. Established in 1963, MCOPS has been offering several pharmacy programs. In India, there are around 4,000 pharmacy institutions. It is always challenging for aspiring candidates to choose a suitable institution for their career. However, we assure you that you have made a correct decision by admitting your ward into MCOPS for their career in pharmacy. I congratulate all the students and parents on making this decision. MCOPS has national and international reputation through various ranking agencies, including NIRF and QS World Rankings. On behalf of my staff, I promise you that the MCOPS strives its best to reach your expectations. This orientation program is methodically designed to introduce you to your university, MAHE, MCOPS, your institute, and to your academic programs. To inaugurate this orientation program, we have with us our Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, Health Sciences, Dr. Sharad Kumar Rao, as the chief guest, who always offers great support to all the activities at MCOPS. It is my great pleasure to cordially welcome you, sir. Sir, your presence has graced the occasion. We have with us Dr. Vijay Kulkarni, co-founder and director, Swalava Enterprises Private Limited, Bangalore, as guest of honor. He is one of the esteemed alumni of MCOPS. A warm welcome to you, sir. Dr. Vijay Kulkarni will later discuss the career opportunities for a pharmacy graduate. I extend a delightful welcome to all the HODs, faculty members, supporting staff, university officials, and members from other institute of MAHE for this program. A hearty welcome to all the parents of our students. My dear students, I warmly welcome you all to the pharmacy program and to MCOPS. I can assure you that you have an excellent career opportunity awaiting in the form of pharma industry professionals, researchers, entrepreneurs, clinical pharmacists, regulatory authorities, and many more. I once again welcome each and everyone here. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for the brief overview of today's program, as well as the warm welcome. Light is a symbol of wisdom, clarity, and hope. Through the ceremonial lighting of the lamp and a floral tribute to our founder, late Padma Shri Dr. T.M.A. Pai, we pay homage to the legacy that continues to inspire generations. May I also invite a newly admitted boy and a girl representative from the students group to quickly join the dignitaries in lighting the lamp. Thank you, students. Thank you, sir. It's now my privilege to introduce our guest of honor, a dynamic entrepreneur and a thoughtful leader in the pharmaceutical industry, Dr. Vijay Kulkarni, through a brief AV presentation.
Dr. Vijay Kulkarni is currently the co-founder and director of Svalva Enterprise Private Limited, Bengaluru. Dr. Kulkarni is a proud alumnus of Manipal College of Pharmaceutical Sciences. He completed his Bachelor of Pharmacy from MCOPS, obtained his Master's from BITS Pilani and his PhD from Maharaja Sayaji Rao University of Baroda, which focused on lipid-based non-viral gene delivery systems. He also pursued his postdoctoral research at the University of Mississippi, USA, specializing in hot melt extrusion technology. He has a rich experience of over 15 years in the pharmaceutical industry, including formulation development in pharmaceuticals, nutraceuticals, and herbal products for human and veterinary healthcare. He has also held key roles in some of the major reputable pharmaceutical companies like Steerlife, Piramal, Ipca Laboratories, Cadila Pharmaceuticals. He has also spent 3 years in academia, teaching at Parel University, Gujarat, and Sri Vittal Education and Research Institute, Maharashtra. He has guided several masters and PhD students and is also a recognized PhD guide at MCOPS. Dr. Kulkarni has more than 25 international publications, 10 plus international patents, and has been a part of more than 50 poster presentations at both national and international conferences. His main area of expertise in advanced processing technologies is in hot melt extrusion and continuous twin screw granulation. He actively participates in various public health initiatives, and recently his company, Svalva, along with Embiotic Laboratories, Bengaluru, organized an anemia testing camp. He was also honored with the Rising Star Award in Formulation Development at the FDT Conclave in the year 2019 in Hyderabad. This award recognizes his innovative contributions to the pharmaceutical formulation technology. Dr. Vijay Kulkarni, we are privileged to have you with us here today.
With this brief introduction, may I now request you, sir, to enlighten our young minds.
Suprabhat and Swagatam. I thank Manipal Academy of Higher Education's Manipal, Dr. Sharad Kumar, Pro Vice Chancellor, who is again an orthopedic surgeon, our principal, Dr. Srinivas Mutalik, to provide me an opportunity to speak in front of you. What I see the audience today is something which have finally taken a decision to come to Manipal. Coming to Manipal is something for many of them is a dream come true. And the same was with me. When I completed my 10+2 and wanted to have a career in pharmacy, my first choice was coming to Manipal College of Pharmacy, and finally I could make it over here. Now, the people sitting here, the students sitting over here, are the young, dynamic mind, right? So, who are going to be the future research scientists, entrepreneurs, as well as great researchers in this pharma field. It's a pleasure and honor for me to be here at the alma mater. So, I had been studied in Manipal from 1996 to 2000 over here. A great 4 years which I spent over here, and the kind of the knowledge, the fundamental which I have gathered over here, and I see my gurus also were sitting over here. And they have taught me many things which I am still carrying that fundamentals today even, which is helping me out in my career and my growth. On behalf of Institute, I welcome you all over here, specifically D.Pharm, B.Pharm, Pharm D, as well as Pharm D post-baccalaureate students. So you have chosen the best college. You have chosen the best college, and which is going to be more prestigious college in the world. And the university what you are is again one of the best university across the world, not only in India. Dear students, you have been coming to MCOPS, which has been located on a small educational hilltop, right? It's a very small hilltop, which is an educational hub over here, surrounded by a lot of greenery, a fresh air, and also a river flowing by here, which is Swarna River, right? And we also have the other side, the Arabian Sea, a beautiful place to stay, right? It's again, this place has been blessed. This is the birthplace of a great philosopher, Madhvacharya, right? Madhvacharya has taught the philosophy of two things. One is Tattvavada. When I say Tattvavada, Tattva means realistics and Vada means discussions, right? So Madhvacharya had given a lot of philosophy about talking to something, discussing and coming with realistic things, not something which is arbitrary. And second thing which he again got a philosophy of Dvaita philosophy, where he talked about Atma and Paramatma is different in comparison to the earlier philosophers which says Advaita philosophy. Now I am saying this, the reason of bringing this, the fundamentals of Madhvacharya over here is that learning is nothing but a fundamental course, right? So whenever you want to learn, learning is through discussions. Learning is talking to each other. When I say talking to each other, not only talking to your professor, your teachers, even it may be your colleagues, even it can be with your seniors, or it can be anyone surrounding you. Because science is not only a classroom-based education. Science is in and around you. So when you are going around, you can see science around you. So if you know something, you can share to somebody. If you don't know, you can ask somebody. That is where the learning comes about. And you have been blessed over here. You have a great faculty over here. You have a great faculty. And what you can learn is ask them, get information from them as much as possible. Second thing, you are blessed to be in Manipal University because this university is not only with one single field. It comes with medical, paramedical, engineering, also been associated with an hospital. Now, in the today's world, research is not limited only in the pharmacy. It's always a cross collaboration. So when you say a cross collaboration, collaboration can be with anybody. Today, if you need to do something, you may need an help from medical science, you may need an help from engineering. And Manipal is a place where you have all these things here, including paramedical. So if you want to carry out a research, or if you want to gain an information, there is no limitation for you in here in Manipal. You can gather a lot of information, seek information, and get this information. Also, this provides few other opportunities for you, right? So you also have TMA Pi MBA Institute over here, right? If somebody is more interested in pursuing its career into business administration somewhere, so those opportunities are also been there here. And if there is somebody who is looking for starting your venture as an entrepreneur, you also have an incubation center over here. So what is not available? So everything is been there at a single place within the vicinity of 2 to 3 kilometers. You don't have to run around I know the problems which I'm facing in being in Bangalore. If I have to move from one place to another place, probably it's a complete one day of my job. But being in Manipal, you are only been there consigned in 2 to 3 kilometers where you can get everything over here, right? So with this, I congratulate all the students who have got secured admissions over here, and that's something dream coming true for them. And I welcome them to this great institute. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable insights and encouragement. It is now my honor to introduce our chief guest, dynamic and visionary leader, Dr. Sharath K. Rao, Pro Vice Chancellor, Health Sciences, MAHE, through a brief AV introduction that highlights his journey and contributions.
Dr. Sharath Kumar Rao K. is currently the Pro Vice Chancellor of Health Sciences, Manipal Academy of Higher Education, Manipal. He completed his MBBS from Mysore University in 1985 and obtained his Diploma and Master of Surgery in Orthopedics in the year 1987 and 1988 respectively from Mangalore University. Dr. Rao joined the Department of Orthopedics, KMC Manipal, as an assistant lecturer in the year 1988 and since then has served various positions in KMC Manipal. A renowned orthopedic surgeon in the field of complex trauma, joint replacement and knee arthroscopy, Dr. Rao has served as the president of the Karnataka Orthopedic Association in 2013 and the president of the Orthopedic Association of South Indian States in the year 2018. He also served as the executive council member and chairman of AO Trauma India. Dr. Rao has, to his credit, over 102 publications in indexed journals. He has also published several chapters in books related to trauma, joint replacement and arthroscopy. He has delivered lectures and conducted workshops in conferences and CMEs all over India and overseas. Dr. Rao has also been conferred the prestigious honorary FRCP by the Royal College of Physicians, London, in recognition of his pioneering contributions to medical leadership and health management. Indeed, a proud moment for the MAHE community. We are privileged to have you with us, Dr. Rao.
With this brief introduction, may I now request you, sir, to walk through your enriched experiences.
Thank you very much for a very nice introduction. Dr. Vijay Kulkarni, respected principal, vice principal, esteemed faculty members, proud parents, and most importantly, my dear students. Good morning to each and every one of you, and greetings from Manipal Academy of Higher Education and Institution of Eminence. First of all, my hearty congratulations to all students who have secured a seat in Manipal College of Pharmaceutical Sciences. And sincere thanks to parents for choosing MAHE for the professional life of their student. A new journey for the students begins from today. It begins in a college which is ranked number 8 in India and ranked between 100 and 150 in the world. This is mainly because it is not just an institution. It is globally recognized for its excellence in education, research, innovation, and transformation. As our chief guest said, this institution produces thought leaders, entrepreneurs, scientists, industrial pioneers like Dr. Vijay. And these are all the alumni. And we expect the same from you students. This is mainly because of the quality of the faculty what we have and the quality of the students what we get. And the environment where they grow. Manipal produces or gives equal importance to curricular, co-curricular and extracurricular activities. You might have seen a lot of facilities for sports. We are in the process of building an institution of sports science with state-of-the-art facilities aiming at 1936 Olympics, which is likely to happen in India. We want the student to develop holistically. Not only be a professional at the end of his career, but also be a very good human being. This is a place which is unparalleled, gives you an unparalleled multicultural campus life. As being in health sciences for last 45 years, as a student and then as a professional, my few thoughts that, remember there are 4 pillars for health science. Creativity, collaboration, communication, which are the most important ones. You have to be very curious in your life. Einstein said, I don't have any talent. I am passionately curious. If you are curious and always question the status quo, ask why, how, where, when, to everything you learn, you start innovating. Innovation is the lifeline of pharmacy. Communication is the heart of health science. You need to be a very good communicator. Whether you are communicating with your colleagues, seniors, teachers, your patient, or anybody you come across in the society. As a student, you need to learn this. Collaboration. Always remember that healthcare is a teamwork. Alone you can do a very little, but together you can do a lot. Compassion. Because you are dealing with unprivileged people who are suffering. So you need to be very compassionate. These are the 4 pillars of health science. Parents, you have raised your children with love, with discipline, with the dream. And it is important that we work together for your children's growth. Be in contact both with the children and also with the mentors. Ring them up at least once in 2 days, and don't ring them up more than once in a day. Let them be free to fly, because this is their life. They may not call you for 2 or 3 days unless there is shortage of money. You might find them at 2 a.m. eating noodles to fuel their brain. Or you might find very new symptoms which are Googled, sent to you just before exams. These are the common things that will happen. What we need is your support for your children's development. We, including the parents, all know that success is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. Thank you very much. Thanks for the opportunity.
Thank you, sir, for your motivating and visionary words. As we reach the end of the inaugural, it is now time to recognize and acknowledge the people who have made this event a remarkable one. May I request Dr. Usha Y. Nayak, Vice Principal MCOPS, to propose the vote of thanks.
Respected dignitaries, newly admitted students, parents, and ladies and gentlemen, good morning to all of you. It is my privilege to stand before you today to express our heartfelt gratitude on this special occasion, inauguration of Orientation Day 2025. This is a significant moment marking the beginning of a new chapter in the lives of our incoming students. First of all, I would like to extend our deepest appreciation to our chief guest, Dr. Sharad K. Rao, Pro-Vice Chancellor, Health Sciences MAHE, for motivating our new students as they begin their academic journey. We thank you, sir, for being us with today and also sharing how MAHE Manipal continues to uphold high standards. We are also privileged to have with us our guest of honor, Dr. Vijay Kulkarni, co-founder and director, Solava Enterprises Private Limited, Bengaluru, and more importantly, a proud alumnus of MCOPS. It is always a proud moment when our alumni return to inspire the next generation. Thank you, sir, for your valuable insights about MCOPS as well as Manipal. We also extend our sincere thanks to our principal, Dr. Srinivas Mutalik, for his commitment to excellence and his valuable guidance. Students, you will come to know, to appreciate his support more and more as you go forward. Heartfelt thanks to all the university officials and heads of institutions of constituents of MAHE for joining us today. I would also like to thank the resource persons from various administrative departments of MAHE who will be addressing the upcoming sessions. Through these sessions, you will gain an understanding of the wide range of support and opportunities available across the university. Thanks to all our heads of departments, faculty members, supporting staff, students who assisted in making AV clip, and also especially to office staff of MCOPS for their consistent dedication and efforts in making this program a success. Special thanks to our Master of Ceremony, Dr. Sri Lalita, and heartfelt thanks to Ms. Shobita for the beautiful invocation. We are also grateful to audiovisual team, IT team, and also the supporting staff of this hall for ensuring the smooth conduct of this program. A warm note of thanks to all the parents who have joined us today. And finally, I would like to thank the bright and enthusiastic students. Your presence means a lot to us, and we look forward to an exciting and enriching academic journey ahead. Hope your future flourishes here at Manipal. A big round of applause to all the students and parents. Lastly, I would like to thank everyone who directly and indirectly contributed to the success of today's program. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am, for your heartfelt gratitude and closing remarks. Dear students, before we begin our orientation program, we'll have a quick break for the refreshments, and please reassemble by 10:25 a.m. sharp. These refreshments are arranged outside the hall. Kindly relish and join back at 10:25 a.m. Thank you one and all. Jai Hind.
Check. Sir, food is not allowed inside, okay? Sir? Food not allowed inside, okay? Please. Food not allowed inside, please.
ಕೊನೆಯ ಸೇವೆ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಪತಿ ಪುರಸ್ಕೃತ ಪದ್ಮಭೂಷಣ ವೀಣಾರವರಿಂದ ಹರಿಕತೆ.
Welcome back. Namaskara and good morning everyone. I, Dr. Mansi Upadhyay, Faculty, Department of Pharmaceutics, on behalf of MCOPS, warmly welcomes all the new entrants, their proud parents and the esteemed faculty members. So, college orientation is an introduction to life at university. You will be having scheduled classes, will meet new classmates, and gradually will get familiar with the campus too. Further, to make this more easier for you, I request Dr. Srinivas Mutalik Principal MCOPS, to give an overview of MCOPS. That will further help you making your transition to college as smooth as possible. Over to you, sir.
Good morning, everyone. As a part of orientation program, I would like to give an overview of Manipal College of Pharmaceutical Sciences. I will take you on a tour of MCOPS in the next 30 minutes. This is our founder, Dr. Tonse Madhava Anantapai, the father of modern Manipal. He developed Manipal with respect to banking, education, and healthcare. He established Syndicate Bank in 1925, the Academy of General Education in 1942, and the Kasturba Medical College, the flagship institution of MAHE, in 1953. The KMC was the first self-financing medical college in the country on PPP model. His illustrious son, our Chancellor Dr. Ramdas M. Pai, together with his son, the chairman, MEMG Dr. Ranjan Pai, has transferred Manipal of 1950s into a modern international university township. Our leaders have taken the Indian higher education to the overseas as well. Accordingly, Manipal has appearance now in Antigua in Caribbean islands, Dubai in UAE, Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia, Melaka in Malaysia, Pokhara in Nepal, and Nilai in Malaysia. Manipal today has global universities in Nepal, Malaysia, and West Indies, and 3 Indian universities. We are part of the deemed to be university MAHE, established in 1993, and Manipal is its headquarters. Today's MAHE has more than 25 constituent educational institutions. It is spread in 6 campuses, 4 in India and 2 at offshore. With faculty size of more than 3,000 members, it also offers more than 500 programs leading to UG or PG for 35 plus students. Alumni number has crossed more than 2 lakhs. These are the recognitions and honors that MAHE has received. MAHE has received Institute of Eminence status in 2018. Manipal College of Pharmaceutical Sciences, popularly known as MCOPS, is one of the constituent institutes of MAHE. These are the vision and mission: excellence, pharmaceutical education and research, marching with the times. This is our quality policy. This is the quality policy statement. And the MAHE executives for making us embrace the good value systems to reach to this level. So this is the MAHE executives. They are the MAHE executives. Then coming to the history of MCOPS, milestone and reminiscence of Manipal College of Pharmaceutical Sciences in the last 60 years. In 2023, we celebrated Diamond Jubilee. Our founder, Dr. Madhav Pai, established this college in the name of College of Pharmacy as part of KMC in 1963 in a modest premises near the Tiger Circle. In April 1977, Dr. T.M.A. Pai laid the foundation stone for new college building. Eventually, we moved to the present location in December 1981. The first program of the institution was a 2-year diploma in pharmacy. The second one was B.Pharm program. We commenced M.Pharm in 1972 in 2 specializations, pharmaceutical chemistry and pharmacology. The first PhD scholar was Dr. K.K. Srinivasan, our former HOD of pharmaceutical chemistry. We launched the PharmD program in 2008 when it was introduced for the first time in India. We were one of the 5 institutions which got the permission from Pharmacy Council of India to start this program in 2008. Next is the names of our college. On establishment, the college name was College of Pharmacy as a part of Kasturba Medical College. It was between 1963 to 1985. It was a College of Pharmaceutical Sciences between 1985 to 2003. Dr. P. Gundurao was our first principal. College is known as MCOPS since 2003, Manipal College of Pharmaceutical Sciences. Next is our universities. We were initially affiliated to Mysore University between 1963 to 1979. 1980 to 1995, we were with Mangalore University. We were with Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences between 1996 to 1999. And we became the part of Manipal Academy of Higher Education in 2000. These are our former leaders who played key roles in transforming the Manipal College of Pharmaceutical Sciences to its present position. The first director, late Professor N.K. Basu. The second director, late Professor Krishnamurthy. The third director, Professor P. Gundurao. Fourth director, late Professor Shankar Subramanian. The first principal, Professor P. Gundurao, between 1984 to 1995. The second principal, Professor M.N.A. Rao. The third principal, Professor N. Udupa, between 1997 to 2013. Sir is sitting in the front row here. The fourth principal, Professor C. Mallikarjun Rao, from 2013 to 2024. And I have taken charge in the last year, and from March 2024, I am the fifth principal. Conferences hosted. We have the distinction of organizing the IPCs, Indian Pharmaceutical Congress, for a record of 3 times. The first time it was 23rd IPC in 1972. Professor Gundurao, our third director, was the organizing secretary. The 42nd IPC was organized in 1990 by Professor P. Gundurao. Our first principal was the organizing secretary. The third time it was the 62nd IPC in 2010. More than 10,000 delegates have participated. Dr. N. Udupa was the organizing secretary for this. We also have the distinction of conducting CPCon, Clinical Pharmacy Conference, that is the international conference in clinical pharmacy, since 2016. The Silver Jubilee of MCOPS was celebrated in 1990. We celebrated the Golden Jubilee in 2013. Then celebrated Diamond Jubilee in 2023. January to December were the year-long celebrations. Honors and recognitions of Manipal College of Pharmaceutical Sciences. MCOPS has been ranking between 101 to 150 in QS World Ranking. The magazine Career 360 ranks us within top 10 private pharmacy institutions. We are among top 10 pharmacy institutions in our country by NRF ranking since the inception of NRF ranking in 2016, and at present our rank is at 8th position. The Government of India declared MAHE as an institute of eminence in 2018. As part of MAHE, we also cherish with this honor. As part of MAHE, we were accredited by NAC in 2016 with 3.3 CGPA. In the third cycle in May 2022, the NAC accredited MAHE with an excellent CGPA of 3.65. Our B.Pharm program was re-accredited by NBA, National Board of Accreditation, in 2016 for 3 years and extended for 2 more years in 2019. The inspection took place in 2022, and we have been granted NBA accreditation for 6 years, that is till 2028. The International Pharmacy Students Federation, that is IPSF, an international body, granted full membership for our Students' Council since 2019. Students' exchanges are happening through IPSF. This is the transformation. It took almost 60 years for MCOPS to reach today's magnificent position. Today we have excelled in academics, research, employer reputation, and internationalization domains. Coming to the academic excellence, MCOPS comprises 1,000+ students. The current student strength program-wise breakup is given here. It is a little more than 1,000, that is 1,076. More than 95% of our faculty members are PhD qualified, Our supporting staff strength is 59 and faculty strength is 66. MCOPS has 8 departments. The oldest is being Department of Pharmaceutical Chemistry and the youngest is Department of Biotechnology, Department of Pharmaceutical Biotechnology. Here we go with the staff of each department. The Department of Pharmaceutical Chemistry is headed by Dr. Varadaraj Bhatt. Department of Pharmaceutics is headed by Dr. Shaila Angela Lewis. Department of Pharmacology is headed by Dr. Nandakumar. Department of Pharmacognosy is headed by Dr. K.S. Chandrasekhar. Department of Pharmaceutical Regulatory Affairs and Management headed by Dr. Virendra Ligade. Department of Pharmacy Practice is headed by Dr. Suralivel Rajan. Department of Quality Assurance headed by Dr. Mudhukrishna B.S. Department of Pharmaceutical Technology headed by Dr. Raghu Chandrasekhar. These are the programs we are offering in our college currently: D.Pharm, B.Pharm, PharmD, PharmD Postbaccalaureate, Master of Pharmacy in 10 specializations, and PhD. D.Pharm is the program with the shortest duration that produces pharmacists for practice. Opportunities of D.Pharm holders licensed to own a drug house, licensed to handle the drugs in the drugstore, could be considered as medical reps eligible for lateral admission to B.Pharm. After completion of D.Pharm, they can go to B.Pharm second year. B.Pharm is well-structured degree program. Opportunities for the degree holders licensed to practice of pharmacy eligible for jobs in pharma industry like marketing, production, API manufacturing, quality control, etc. Jobs in regulations such as drug inspector, drug analyst, and other positions, and eligibility to get admission to M.Pharm or PharmD Postbaccalaureate. PharmD is a practice-oriented 6 years PG equivalent Doctor of Pharmacy program. Opportunities for PharmD doctors are licensed to practice pharmacy, eligible for clinical pharmacist jobs in hospitals, can get jobs in pharma industry such as medical advisors, medical writing, data managing, medical affairs, regulatory affairs, clinical associates, and others. Eligible for FPG examination in US for registered pharmacist, eligible for assistant professors and for higher studies such as PhD. PharmD Postbaccalaureate, a 3-year PG equivalent Doctor of Pharmacy program, same opportunities as that of PharmD, which I told. And MCOPS offers Master of Pharmacy program in 10 specializations that cover almost all the disciplines of pharmacy. These are the MPharm specializations, starting from pharmaceutical chemistry, pharmaceutical analysis, pharmacology, pharmaceutics, industrial pharmacy, pharmacognosy, pharmacy practice, pharmaceutical quality assurance, pharmaceutical regulatory affairs, pharmaceutical biotechnology. Plenty of jobs in industry. Discipline specific opportunities are also available. Eligible for PhD program, eligible for academic positions in pharmacy institutions. PhD, there are several opportunities: scientist positions, jobs in industry, jobs in pharmacy institutions for teaching to pursue postdoctoral research. Then coming to the regulatory compliance, we have PCI approvals for D.Pharm, B.Pharm, PharmD and M.Pharm complied with up-to-date requirements. With 66 faculty members, 59 supporting staff, 8 departments and the state-of-the-art infrastructure, we are offering educational programs to 1,000 plus students. So this is the gist of academic excellence what I explained till now. Then we have attained a brilliant academic output so far with respect to the books or chapters published, guest lectures, conferences and so on. We are one of the research hubs of MAHE. We were given this title because of our reputation for the number of publications, PhDs, grants and patents that we have accumulated in the research domain. And this is the gist of research excellence that we achieved. And more precisely, our research excellence can be understood from the current H index and the citation parameters of MCOPS, which are commendable. Our alumni, which has spread across the globe and is now more than 8,800. This is the breakup figure with different programs. Our exemplary placement record shows that we are strong at our employer reputation as well. Placement is more than 95%. In the last couple of years, we showed tremendous progress in our attempt to promote the internationalization at MCOPS, and this is the number with respect to the collaborations and student exchanges. Then coming to the physical infrastructure, our classrooms are B.Pharm students, Professor N.K. Basu, Lecture Hall, Professor N. Krishnamurthy Lecture Hall, Professor Shankar Subramanian Lecture Hall, Professor M.N.A. Rao Lecture Hall. Pharm D and D.Pharm students, these are the classrooms, and all the classrooms are air conditioned and equipped with all the required audio visual aids. We have seminar halls and conference halls for conducting seminars, workshops, and mini conferences in the college. The UG laboratories are spacious and equipped with all relevant instruments for the practical training. PG labs are well equipped to train students in education and research. There are research labs which have highly sophisticated instruments and facilities exclusively used for the research purposes. We have state-of-the-art sophisticated instruments such as LC-MS-MS, more than 8 HPLCs, high performance liquid chromatography systems, HPTLCs, high performance thin layer chromatography, GCMS, differential scanning calorimeter, 2 in number, Fourier transform infrared spectrophotometer, FTIR, again 2 numbers, real-time PCR detection system. Then this is the water purifier, and these are few of the sophisticated things what we have. A CO2 incubator and dissolution test apparatus. Magnetic stirrer, muffle furnace, syringe pump were obtained by the research project funded by SCRB. Shaking incubator, vacuum oven, and glow box, again it is funded by SCRB DST project. Rotary evaporator with glassware. Tablet dissolution test apparatus. Mini ultra pure water benchtop system. High speed centrifuge. Microscopes. Spin coater stereo microscope and printers from ICMR grant, zebrafish housing system from SCRB grant. This is the specialized camera and microscope from again ICMR grant. So these are some of the equipment what we have plenty, but I just showed gist of some sophisticated equipment which were procured by the research grants as well as by the university support. Coming to the advantage Manipal, academic flexibility is due to more than 500 programs, student exchanges, open electives, external experts, and so on. So this is the summary of the academic flexibility, what we get when we associate with MAHE. Then coming to the student progression, there are 2 significant aspects in the students' progression. First one is the ability of our UG students to progress to masters as well as for the job, and the placement of our master students, the MPharm students and PharmD students through campus selection into their jobs. So this is the student progression. Then opportunities for the students to participate in the outreach activities such as these which are shown here. One is Community Development Committee. We have the Student Council, and again Student Council is having different disciplines. There are 8 different committees. So the students will be associated with one or the other committees, and they will be engaged in so many activities which will be extracurricular as well as co-curricular. Community Development Committee, these are the activities. Then students' participation in academic enrichment programs. So there are happenings at MCOPS throughout the year. That may be seminar, conference, or workshop, or it may be outreach programs, such as IPC's funded commemoration lecture, guest lectures, and funded seminars or workshops, and we conduct several conferences as well. We provide these programs for our students for their curricular enrichment. We encourage the students to participate in the following club activities which are beyond the syllabus, like Pharmacora, Journal Club, Summer School, I2C, Innovation to Communication, then lecture updates, continuing pharmacy education programs, and pharmacy quiz. To facilitate students' co and extracurricular activities, appropriate financial assistance and faculty mentorships are granted. This is the support which we provide to our students with respect to sports activities, cultural activities, community development, Pharmacora, Innovate and Enterprise, Kalam, and Manipal United Nations. And there will be other co-curricular activities such as debates, quiz, conferences. So the students can attend the conferences with the support from university. These are the celebrations at MCOPS. Our students proactively participate in the celebrations of the nation's important days, like Bharatiya Bhasha Divas, Teachers Day, National CGMP Day, Pharmacist Day, Constitution Day, National Pharmacy Week, and so on. To encourage the students to excel in the academics, these awards are instituted. Dr. Raghu Chandrasekhar will explain in detail in the later stage. These are the Academic Excellence Awards and Endowment Awards. So with this, my dear students, with this presentation on MCOPS, I welcome you formally to Manipal College of Pharmaceutical Sciences, a portal of MAHE, an institute of eminence. Thank you, everyone. Wishing you all the good luck and best wishes. God bless you all.
Thank you, Mutalik sir, for the insightful overview. To shed light on the evolving landscape of the pharmacy profession and the vast opportunities that await aspiring pharmacists, we are privileged to have with us Dr. Vijay Kulkarni, co-founder and director of Swalva Enterprises Private Limited, Bengaluru. May I now invite you, sir, to enlighten us with your insights and address the gathering. Sir, which presentation among these is yours?
The orientation one.
Okay. Sir, you can start. Meanwhile, I'll go and fetch that.
Sure. Suprabhat. So, Dr. Mutalik invited me last month saying that there is an orientation program for the new students who are admitted. So, whether you can come and talk. I happily accepted this invitation. The reason being, it's always a pleasure for me to talk to the young generation, right? So there are a lot of things which have been there, and I would kindly request the parents as well as the students I can try to communicate in English, Kannada, Hindi, Marathi, whatever it is. Like I can speak multiple languages, but to be somewhere inside, I can, if I take your permission, that if sometimes I can even speak in some Hindi, so that I can be touching to each one of you, as well as somewhere in Kannada even is possible. So having said this, first of all, welcome to a very great place over here. I'll start with some kind of an experience which I had. I was still remembering the first day when I joined MCOPS in 1996. So that was a year where the year of admission was delayed. So even as I think, so I was talking to Professor Mutalik today, like the academic session should start somewhere in July. You are having the orientation program in August. So why there is a delay? They said like there was some kind of a delay in admissions and the things. But when I remember in 96, I am a batch of 96, but admitted in 97. The reason being, on that year, there are a lot of problems, as you have seen in the last year. The NEET exams, issues and everything, finally the admissions got very delayed. So similarly on 96 also, my admission was supposed to be in 1996, I got admitted in 1997 February. So, and that was the first time where this transition in university was been there, from Mangalore University to Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences. We had a year as an academic. BPharm was an academic year, not in semester wise. February got admitted. In July we were having an annual exam. So we covered an entire syllabus of 1 year in only 4 to 5 months. And then, as a young student, and I see my principal sitting over here, Professor Udupa, he was also having a lot of challenges from shifting the Mangalore University syllabus to Rajiv Gandhi University syllabus. As a student, we used to always have a curiosity. कोई उठ के आ जाता है, अरे एग्ज़ाम नहीं होने वाला, पोस्टपोन हो जाएगा, राइट? सो हमने पढ़ाई छोड़ दिया था, अरे ये तो ऐसे ही होगा, एग्ज़ाम्स नहीं होगा. 4 महीने में 1 साल का कभी भी करिकुलम होता है क्या? नहीं होता है. एंड वी नेवर स्टार्टेड रीडिंग दिस with an anticipation that exams are going to be postponed. But finally the day came that exam date was announced, we have to pay the exam fees. हमने कुछ पढ़ा ही नहीं. The good thing was, I can even say some experience here is that before I getting admitted into Manipal, I was admitted in one of the colleges in North Karnataka. The problem was that time that college was associated with an engineering college, and engineering college के class अगर free है तो ही BPharm के classes होंगे. Then हमको तो maximum time छुट्टी थी, हमारे क्लास ही नहीं होते थे, सब इंजीनियरिंग क्लासेस होते थे. तो वहाँ पे 2 महीने वहाँ पे मैंने पढ़ाई किया था. बट वहाँ से जब मैं ट्रांसफॉर्म करके आई केम टू मणिपाल, यहाँ का सिचुएशन, यहाँ का माहौल ही बिल्कुल अलग था. इट वॉज कम्प्लीटली डिफरेंट. So you had regular classes, you had regular labs, right? Where in the labs, you are not supposed to be having just for a name's sake to complete your labs. It was the fundamentals which are being taught over here. A great teachers, then and now, both. We could study the fundamental sciences, right? I just want to give some example here, how a fundamental science which you can think in and around you. I'll come back to the main course. Probably if I can extend 10 more minutes, Dr. Mutalik, I'll take that. Now, in our 10+2, we have studied carbohydrate is one of the source of energy for us, right? So I think all the students, they can understand me, right? In 10+2, you say carbohydrate is a source of energy. From carbohydrates, we get ATP. ATP gives you energy. The science behind this is so amazing. Probably if you start digging, and as the Pro Vice Chancellor was also telling about, you need to be asking the question where, when, how. If you are able to do that, probably you will get to the answer. The first thing is, when you see a carbohydrate structure, carbohydrate is nothing but CHO, correct? So chemistry is something, organic chemistry I'm talking about, it's a CHO. Carbohydrate is produced by plant, correct? So where is C coming from? C is coming from carbon dioxide, which is there in the environment. And plant take the carbon from carbon dioxide, take carbon by itself to utilize, oxygen is released in the environment, and that is why the plant is oxygen generator, correct? So such a beautiful split, carbon dioxide का C plant ले लेता है, CO2 का oxygen को छोड़ देता है, correct? So you get C. Second, it needs H and it needs O to form a carbohydrate. H and O comes from water, right? Water is been absorbed by the root, right? So plant splits H and O to form carbohydrate, C6H12O6, which is carbohydrate. ये तीनों कंपोनेंट अभी प्लांट के पास आ गए, जैसे कार्बन आ गया कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड से, हाइड्रोजन आ गया पानी से, ऑक्सीजन आ गया पानी से. द थिंग इज इसको जोड़े कैसे? हाउ डू आई क्लब दिस टुगेदर? हाउ डू आई ब्रिंग दिस टुगेदर in the scientific way? Plant causes a reaction to happen that is called as photosynthesis. We have all heard about it, right? So carbon, hydrogen and oxygen is now being synthesized to form a compound, and to form the synthesis there is an energy which is required. Now where this energy is coming from? क्योंकि कोई भी रिएक्शन होने के लिए, if you have seen some chemistry lab, कोई भी रिएक्शन करने के लिए कुछ अमाउंट ऑफ एनर्जी लगता है, कुछ सोर्स लगता है. फॉर द प्लांट द सोर्स ऑफ एनर्जी इज सनलाइट. द लाइट गिव्स यू एन एनर्जी टू कंबाइन टुगेदर. Now the formation of CHO occurs, and now when we consume this carbohydrate in a body क्या करता है? इस तीनों चीज़ों को स्प्लिट कर देता है वापस से. So carbohydrate is now again converted back into carbon dioxide, that is what we exhale out. H and O again पानी में डिफरेंस हो जाता है, निकल जाता है. फिर बचा क्या है उसके अंदर से? बचा इज द एनर्जी. जो फोटोसिंथेसिस से जो एनर्जी आया था, जो एनर्जी वो कार्बोहाइड्रेट बनने में गया था, वो एनर्जी वापस से लिबरेट होके आपको एनर्जी देता है टू मूव योर हैंड्स एंड बॉडी. दैट इज अ साइंस व्हेन यू गो अराउंड. अगर आप इस तरीके से डीपली अगर कोई अंडरस्टैंड करना चाहते हो, दैट्स व्हाट द साइंस इज अराउंड. एंड ये फंडामेंटल आपको केमिस्ट्री के अंदर में, फॉर्मुलेशन के अंदर में, एनालिटिकल के अंदर में, दीज आर द फाउंडेशंस विच आर बीन लेड इन मणिपाल. एंड दैट इज व्हाट आई एम वेरी प्राउड टू बी एन alumni of this. Right? So having said this, with this information, few information, few not to do. Even as a student, as a parent, you have been there. Few not to do. What not to do? Because I'm talking from my experiences, is that यहाँ पे आजू बाजू में 30 से 40 किलोमीटर में काफ़ी सारे बीचेस है. So as a young student, नया जोश, नया एनर्जी, हम समंदर किनारे चले जाते हैं, एंड कभी कभी होश खो देते हैं, समंदर के पानी में चले जाते हैं, विच इज़ डेंजरस. आई फेस्ड अ प्रॉब्लम. आई ट्राई टू स्विम इन टू द सी वाटर. प्रॉब्ली आई वॉज ड्रैग्ड बाय द सी वाटर. सो गुड थिंग वॉज आई वॉज एबल टू स्विम. आई केम अक्रॉस. सो प्लीज़ नोट दैट इफ यू आर गोइंग टू एनी बीचेस, प्लीज़ मेक श्योर दैट आप पानी में न जाए until unless you have proper person to train with or take you inside. That's the first question. Second, on the east side you have Agumbe Ghats, right? It's again a green dense forest. Don't venture into green dense forest without any proper guidance, because this area is full of snakes, right? So even you can come across, and I think the faculties who are been here, and I was even listening to one of my classmates here sitting there. Uske ghar mein ajgar aa gaya tha. You can see that. So, lot of snakes over here. Be careful while we're walking. Don't walk in the night without any lights. And don't go to somewhere at the places where there is darkness. If there is anything, please watch carefully and going around. So, these are few instructions which I just wanted to give before I go deep into the orientation program. Coming to this, the first thing is opportunity, pharmacy. बहुत सारे लोग कुछ aspiration दूसरे रखे हुए थे. They have some other aspiration, finally ends up in taking pharmacy. So I would like to ask a question over here in the parents. How many of the parents are from pharmacy background? Can you raise their hands? So I could see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? So I congratulate the parents over here for encouraging their student or encouraging their child to be in the pharmacy professions, right? So they are going to carry the legacy of the parents to take the pharmacy profession ahead, right? And I am also, if things goes well, I will be also very happy to get my daughter over here. She is currently in 10+1. So next year, probably if things goes well, I can also get it over here. So that would be my wish again. Now, pharmacy, we say, क्या है pharmacy? Engineering है या medical science है या क्या है? कुछ लोग बोलते हैं नहीं ये दोनों के बीच का है. I would straight away say no. ये बीच का नहीं है, right? So it is something as a very important science which has been there. And it is the science which is connecting between the two things, which is life science as well as technology. हम कोई एक चीज़ नहीं पढ़ते, we are into both. And when I say both, it's a study of both and connecting the dots, right? So in pharmacy, you have B pharmacy as I was been told by Professor Mutalik that we have D Pharm, B Pharm, a Pharm D and post-baccalaureate. So we can just split into two. One is clinical pharmacy, which is Pharm D and Pharm D post-baccalaureate, and non-clinical, which is D pharmacy and B pharmacy. There is some small difference even in non-clinical also. When you go for a pharmacology as one of your subject, it also involves clinical, but not a pure clinical as Pharm D has been there, where in clinical, somebody who has been admitted in Pharm D, you would be more towards clinical, spending time with the doctors, understanding the clinical perspectives of pharmacy. So I come from more of a B Pharm background, so I would be more talking about the pharma side, and some even I can even touch up on the clinical side. So formulation development is something which you study in your B Pharm course, right? Today, 2020, the world started understanding the importance of pharmacy, specifically in India. पहले pharmacy मतलब I even know, and I think the faculty members over here who joined 20, 25, 30 years before, pharmacy matlab it was only restricted to a medical store, or it was just dispensing certain things, but it's not. Actually today, on your fingertips you have got a lot of information. ये मैं जो बोल रहा हूँ, I think probably you may have done all this kind of an exercise before you took a decision to admit the student over here, right? So, but I'm taking you something in a different aspect, right? So 2020, Corona told us the importance of pharmacy. Everyone was been dying to get a vaccine. मुझे पहला चाहिए, right? I wanted to get it first, right? And even I have seen people that मेरा age उसमें अगर नहीं, if I'm not 60, because it was earlier senior citizens who had been given, people tried to show that I am senior citizen trying to get the vaccines even, right? So where the vaccine was being developed in the fastest period of time in the history of any vaccine development. And that was one of the first of a kind to be there, which helped the entire world still to be very fit and take the pharmacy as one of the greatest profession which has been there. So biologicals today is moving very fast in compared to the non-biologicals. So how many of the students over here have come in the pharmacy profession without biology? How many of the students have been there who have joined pharmacy without a biology? Okay, it's only 2 hands. So, but today there is not a problem if you have not studied biology. आपको बहुत सारे videos मिल जाता है, जो बहुत सारे information मिल जाता है, where from you that you can get the information over here. But what I see, majority of them you are coming from the biology background. So for you, I can tell you, biology and biological sciences or biotechnology is something which is going to be of the future, and where as a student, as a researcher, as a young mind, you should be able to have that information in you. Why I'm telling you this is that few days before, there was a German company, I got a news in Times of India, a German company says, if somebody has died, don't dispose the body. Please note this is something very interesting article published, is that if somebody has died, don't destroy the body. Instead, the company says, give the body to us, we will preserve the body for a certain period of time, and we would be the one, probably in future, get the life in that body again. Such an interesting thing. You can Google this, right? And this is same again, one of an Australian company is also saying this, that don't discard the body now, don't dispose the body now, you give it to us, we will preserve the body, we are into a development mode where we can bring back the life into that body. Such an amazing science. Probably we have seen this earlier, and we have heard in our history that with tapasvis, sadhu and everything, if somebody has died with sprinkle of water, he can bring them alive. That something can be again and true things which can happen. Now, as a science student, should we agree? I say yes, you can agree this. I can give a very good, beautiful example is that how this can be possible and how you can do that. Probably, we all have seen Jurassic Park movie, correct? So dinosaurs, from the mosquito, the DNA was been taken and then the animal was been born. So similarly, a wolf, which was extinct earlier, has been again brought back. So there is a company in US who claims they can even bring back mammoth, which has a big elephant, which has passed away, which is no more, it is extinct, but it can be again brought back. That's the science which we are going through. That's the level of understanding with the DNA understanding which has been done. So that is where the future lies. हम लोग अभी old हो गए. We are old. We have been sitting on the old traditional conventional ways. But as a scientist, you have been sitting over here, the future scientist, the future researcher, there is a very great opportunity for you to be into this biological sciences. Now, even today in pharmacy college, in Manipal college, you also have cell line studies been done, right? So now, what is cell line studies? So there's something which I can give you, or there is stem cell research which is also been there, right? So I know 10 to 12 years back, once the child has been born, there were companies in India saying that please you can give us your stem cells of the mother, which is obtained from the umbilical cord. We will preserve this, and if required, in future, if anything happened to the child, from the stem cells we can develop an organ and we can replace that organ. That's the science again. That's the science again. And you are into that era. You are into that era where cells can be grown, converted into an organ, and organ can be transplanted, right? So understanding of DNA, which was identified by Watson and Crick. So that's something, a great science which has been there. You have all the DNA analysis to be done very fast. So today we have a cell lines of heart. You can see in the plate a cell lines of heart. You can see every cell beating over there. Can you imagine that? Such a beautiful thing I could see, because one of my study was in the heart cell lines. I was trying to put the drug on that. I could see small cells beating there, right? So that's the kind of a science which has been there, and that is where it's been coming, and that's what I was trying to emphasize. If somebody has an interest into that, please pursue that as a profession, because that's going to be the future. Today, chemical-based drug is not going to be surviving for a long period of time. The era which was been there, where we used to get new drugs every year, that are getting dried up. The generic industry is slowly dried up. So India, which is known as pharmacy of the world, where we provide a lot of generic drugs. So when I say generic drugs, is a copy drug, right? But today, India is heavily investing on biologicals. There are various companies who are investing on biologicals because they are trying to get new biological products, right? Few examples which I can give is that you can do an RNA delivery, you can do a DNA delivery for curing of the diseases. Today, probably the students in your family members, you would see some of them would be diabetic, right? So diabetic, for them, once detected a diabetic, throughout the life you have to take a medicine, metformin or plus combination, which you need to take it. But days are not far where you would get a permanent treatment for diabetes. Days are not far where you will get the permanent treatment for cancer. Today, cancer, we say, cancer ek baar ho gaya, probably curing is a bit difficult. With good amount of drugs and everything, some cancers can be treated, but some cannot be. But days are not far that cancer can be even treated. So that is where you would be able to learn all these things. As I see a biotechnology department also being there in Manipal, so you can get involved into that. You can understand, learn more on that case. That is somewhere as a formulation development of biologicals and non-biologicals is going to be. And I would ask students, if there is any question at this point, you can interrupt me, ask me any questions, I would be happy to answer that. Pharmacology. So this is one of the subject where you understand many things on the clinical perspective. So here you can do clinical studies as well as preclinical studies. So when I say a preclinical study, you can work on animals. So before, I think 10 years before or 5 years before, in the 10+2, we used to even do some small animal experiments, right? But now I think most of the 10+2, the animal experiments are being banned. Even in pharmacy, some of the animals experiments are banned. But we used to cut rats, we used to cut frogs, we used to cut earthworms, we used to cut cockroaches in the part of the curriculum. But now those things are not there, right? But pharmacology is something where you would be studying about both clinical side, which has been done on humans, and preclinical, which is going to be done on the animals, right? So that has been there. Pharma chemistry. Whenever we say pharma chemistry, we only try to correlate with pharmaceutical chemistry. Yes, as the subject says pharmaceutical chemistry, but days are not going to be the same old traditional things. Chemistry can be something different also when you are studying today. What I'm saying is chemistry today is going to be different. One is the conventional NCE, which is new chemical entity, but the problem today is the waste management, right? So today, when you learn chemistry in B.Pharm, you will see about all organic chemistry, inorganic chemistry, and other things. But the very important thing for you to understand in the chemistry perspective, once you learn this, is the waste management which you have. So a lot of waste which comes from domestic as well as pharmaceuticals. So in the domestic waste, many people are already working it. Many people are already working it. But what is the thing which you can do as a chemistry background to solve the problem of the chemical waste generated by the pharmaceuticals, the chemical waste generated by the chemical industry? There were a lot of companies in India which were being caught for disposing the chemical just outside. Some of the companies in even been heavily charged where they were been dumping that chemical waste in a borewell. In the borewell, they just let all the chemical go into that borewell, and it was been detected 15 kilometers away in another borewell, the chemical was coming out, right? So the problem is, how do you manage that chemical waste? Solvent today, yes, there is a lot of recovery being done of the solvent, but a lot of other chemicals are just disposed of. If you can innovate something on how do you manage the chemical waste generated by the pharmaceutical industry or the chemical industry, that is what has been there. So recently, probably 4 months or 5 months before, I could see a Bangalore Municipal Corporation came up with a facility for waste management. They use the domestic waste for generating electricity. So that's a very innovative idea. And again, there's a group of founders in Hyderabad. They again try to use the chemical waste as a pyrolysis and trying to use and convert into fuel. Such an again innovative idea, right? So this is something as a science students, as a pharmacy students or chemistry background students, you should be able to think. It is not just merely completing that course, 1 साल हो गया, 4 साल हो गया, खत्म हो गया, उसके बाद क्या? But what you have gathered is something so inspirational for you, and you should be able to give a remark as you have been born and as you have studied this, and make your parents proud what you have been doing it. And when I say make parents proud, even the country proud. So there was a talk from the Commerce Minister saying that today, India and China, we started probably 70s, mid-70s together, but China is 50 years ahead of us, right? And what we currently are 50 years back. Why? The reason thing is our mostly thoughts and our child do a brain drain, right? So many of them we go to US, many of them we go to a developed country for the sake of earning money, and that's not wrong. I'm saying if there's a bright future, you can go there. But today, lot of government fundings have been there, lot of government initiatives have been there, where if you have an innovative idea, you can ask government to give you a grant, right? And I understand Manipal College of Pharmacy has huge amount of grant. When I was seeing the presentation from Professor Mutalik, so he has so much of huge amount of grants for getting such a huge amount of equipment, sophisticated equipment in his lab. You also have an incubation center over here. If you have a knowledge, if you have a thought, even during your curriculum, you can even start an incubation center, you can start a entrepreneurial journey over here, right? So that is something as a collaborative research which are going to be there. So when I said chemistry, standard has been there, new drug banane ka hai, you need to make new generic drug, much cheaper drug, so that has been there. But hatke kya hai? What is something out of the box? Out of the box is the chemical waste management, how you can do that. So there was a company which again, from the e-waste country and was toxic, right? So two major branches of pharmaceutical sciences plays an important role is regulatory and quality assurance, right? So now the DCGI of India, who is again coming from a pharmaceutical industry background, is now making every pharma industry to be at least WHO GMP. So when I say WHO GMP is meeting certain standards of pharmaceutical manufacturing. Because you are taking medicine not as a food, it is something to cure, something to treat. So until unless the quality has been matched, until the regulations are met to the required countries, it is difficult. So understanding of these regulations is again very important, because India is not going to be confined only to the Indian region. It is going to be exports. A lot of revenue comes from exports. Until unless you have any information about regulations, you cannot be able to meet the global standards. Pharmacognosy. I love this one. And this is something which is more to be explored by you people. And thanks to various Ayurvedic companies, various herbal companies, government initiatives for bringing back our old traditional history revived. I have seen in Bangalore, there is around 350 bedded Ayurvedic hospitals set up by government of India. So Ayush is now coming into a big way in India, and that's where the initiatives are going to be there. The history of what we had of our medicines, the Vedas, what we had, is again probably is going to be coming back. And what you have seen even in COVID is that medicine will only give you a temporary or symptomatic treatment, but what is very important is how do you keep your health healthy? How do you keep your life healthy? It is going to be a good, nutritious food. It's all prophylaxis, right? So we eat healthy every day. We eat healthy every day. So we eat curcumin, we eat various other herbal-based products, ginger, right? So the importance of that is now again coming back, where new formulations with the herbal things have been there. Even there is a hospital which is now getting advertised saying that if there is a problem in the medical side and if you are not able to get the treatment, Ayush can even help you out. And that is where herbal formulations or the plant-based products are also going to be important. If somebody has an interest or inclination towards the herbal side, today, and as I said earlier with the disclaimer, the Western Ghats has a lot of herbal things, lot of herbal plants still not been explored, right? It doesn't mean that कल चले जाओ जंगल में और पेड़ पौधे उठा के लेके आ जाओ, थोड़ा बच लो, because सांप वगैरह भी है वहाँ पे. So, but Ayurveda is also been there. The herbal formulations is also been there. That is what you study in pharmacognosy. Pharmaceutical analysis, yes, Manipal is well equipped with all the instruments for identification of various things. I'll just give you one example over here is that, so earlier we used to do a titration, right? So titration was one of the mean for analysis. Burette में solvent भरा नीचे कुछ भर दिया, right? But now world has moved from titration to HPLC based analysis, even to LCMS, MS. So these all sophisticated instruments are being available at Manipal, and that is what you can learn, right? So now coming to the PharmD and post-baccalaureate, right? This is something as a different wing. And as I heard from Professor over here, that lot of hirings have been there from here. Lot of jobs are being created and lot of job has been secured by industry from the students over here. The reason being, where pharmacovigilance is been coming up very heavily in India. Earlier, that was not so well regulated, but today, pharmacovigilance is something very, very important, where every patient, every person data monitoring is been possible. Thanks to AI, where now every person data is been monitored. So if you see, when you go to any hospital, your data has been recorded. So today, even if somebody wants to have a donor, the donor can be also matched by the data, right? So it's not something that we need to go and meet every hospital and try to understand. all the data has been available over there. That's point-to-point monitoring has been there. A lot of information in terms of AI has been possible, and pharmacovigilance, any side effects, any drug reactions, any complications occurring from the drug is going to be monitored, and it's again documented. And that is where the PharmD people are very, very important, and that is where the career opportunity for them is going to be there. Today, a lot of MNC pharma companies are recruiting these PharmD students. I think just discussing about that, I'm just trying to take things in a different perspective today, right? We say, abhi sab dekh liya, pharmaceutical formulation development and everything, but there is a very core area where not many pharmacy people venture into this. That is pharmaceutical engineering, right? So when I say pharmaceutical engineering, we study as a subject of pharmaceutical engineering, but never want to perceive our career in pharmaceutical engineering. Probably somewhere we are shy that we cannot do, or there is a lot of competition from the other engineering people, mechanical engineers or chemical engineering people and everything. But what is very important is that you know the pharmaceutical sciences, you know the pharmaceutical process, you understand each and every important step of the process, and that is where you can create a new equipment together. And that's a great opportunity what you have as a pharmaceutical engineering. Today, with AI, with online monitoring, a lot of regulations which have come for a continuous manufacturing process. So there, the pharmaceutical engineering is something is of great importance. And you are again been lucky that you have engineering college also over here where you can try, discuss and collaborate with them. Possibly, you can come up with a new equipment. You can come out with a new process, new engineering process to develop a product, to synthesize APIs, right? Probably if you have heard of this or not, there was a blast in an Hyderabad company which was making cellulose. Close to around 120, 130 people died, right? So that's something which is very serious as a chemical industry which is been facing today. When you have a huge tank of a reactor making a synthesis and solvents been there, tendency of any fire and a hazard and a blast. If you go to Hyderabad, which is again a lot of chemical industry for pharmaceutical. If you go to Gujarat, Ankleshwar is a lot of chemical industry. छोटे मोटे तो इतनी घटनाएं हैं, probably they are never been reported. एक दो लोग मर गए, right? It's a chemical industry, and even a bigger 4-5 लोग भी मर गए, वो भी report नहीं होता. Whenever there is something 15-20 लोग, if they have died, then only that comes into limelight. But how can you make the chemical industry secured is a process which you can develop. So there are a lot of things which are been there in the pharmaceutical engineering, which can be formulation as well as in API. Nutraceutical. Today, if you see the trend of last 7 years, or to be more precise, last 5 years, nutraceutical industry has been grown every year from 8% to 16 to 20%, and it's be expected to more than 20% of the growth which is going to be there. Why nutraceutical? Because if you keep your body healthy, you can be avoiding many diseases, right? One of the basic problem today is anemia, right? So 53 to 54% of the women are anemic, right? So anemic, you probably even don't know. I could see a lot of sisters and mothers over here, probably they even don't know that they are anemic, because their devotion as a mother is that my family comes first, I come second, and they don't take care of themselves. So there again anemia is a problem. You get tired, you get weaknesses. So if you get yourself checked up, probably you will be an anemic. So because 54% is anemic, and National Health Survey says urban population is more anemic than the rural population. So it is not that the food what you get is been a problem. It is not the poverty because of that which get anemia. Even you have everything to eat, but you have been anemic. So nutraceutical, vitamin C, vitamin D3, vitamin B12, these are all the deficiencies. But there are challenges still even in this kind of a nutraceutical formulations where you can give them. Never had any connections as cosmetic. Never had any connections as cosmetic. Never cosmetic. Today she launched an of product called Nika, right? And you people are studying cosmetics, right? The first big problem of cosmetic, if you are able to identify something, is going to be an alopecia or the hair loss, right? Second is acne. Third is obesity, right? This is all cosmetic side, right? How you can try to overcome this. There are a lot of challenges, a lot of big market, a lot of big opportunities been there. How you are able to tap this? I could see one company in Ahmedabad have come with a personalized medication for hair loss treatment, right? And they say personalized again. So that is where the industry is still be there. That's again a cosmetic. Next is veterinary. Now, why I'm saying veterinary? Probably if you say veterinary, we only think about cattle, goats and everything, but no. The bigger industry which is going in the veterinary segment is your companion animal, the pets what you have in your house. Because of an affordability, I have seen one article published. On an average, if somebody has a pet in the house, its monthly expenditure is close to around 4,000 to 5,000 rupees per month. Probably someone of you might have pets in your house. So that's something which is an average which has been there. So a company like Pedigree moved from nowhere to so big, which is on the animal nutrition. So another company, Drool, which again came with the veterinary products. So a lot of things which are been there in the veterinary segment even, where you can grow and you can develop a formulation. Now why pet has been moved? Because things are getting more nuclear. Now families are getting more nuclear. Parents in Manipal, if they have the child leaves and stays in abroad, they are alone, they need somebody, so they have pets in their house, right? If they have the pets in the house, then they need to take care of the pet as their own child. So that's where the things are been happening. I happen to have, I can just share you one important thing is, I am developing one of the veterinary product, and I am collaborating with a veterinary college doctor. So he gave me an example, the passion and the love what the pet parents have towards a pet. I can give an example over here. So this is an example in Shimoga in Karnataka. So Dr. Sridhar, who is one of the doctors over there, a lady came with a dog to him saying that my dog is not healthy. It's very sitting calm and quiet. When the doctor diagnosed, what happened was the dog was suffering from a kidney problem. Its kidney was deteriorated. And then the lady was so passionate and so much love towards the dog. She said, "Doctor, can we do a transplantation of a kidney to the dog?" And doctor said, today the veterinary industry doesn't have that much of data and library to do a kidney transplantation, and we don't find a donor for a kidney. The lady immediately responded, "Can I give my kidney to the dog?" Right? So that's the kind of a love which has been happening towards the pet. So pet industry is also moving into that angle, where that's love which has been there. And why? Yes, obviously, because they have so closeness to each other. You cats have been there. And fourth, I already talked about herbal and Ayurvedic, which is already been there. Thanks to many herbal companies in India, which they are promoting the old traditional drugs. A lot of herbal products have been there, specifically to regenerate your body, detoxify your body, and other things. What is another area to focus? A very, very important thing, very important thing as a research or the students what you have been there, mental health. Now, the average life of an Indian 20 to 30 years before was just 50 years, which has now come to 65 years. Probably it may even go to 75 years or 80 years. But with the average increase in the health, what is going to be a problem? Problem is going to be Alzheimer, dementia. You're not able to get up from your bed because of bone problems, right? So this is something which you need to work on. How you can develop a new formulation where Alzheimer's, dementia, or bone-related health, eye-related problems can be treated. Child and women is again, we have improved a lot, but few things which are yet to be explored with respect to child and women, because still a lot of child mortality has been there. A lot of health-related supply is going to be very less. So how you can work on that? That is something, the other thing. Genetic engineering, I have already covered, so I don't have to go deep into that, right? So with this, I would like to end my talk over here. Probably I have given a very holistic view of what a pharmacy profession is going to be about. And you, as a young researchers who have been there over here, can take this opportunity, being in an esteemed institute where state-of-the-art labs have been there, state-of-the-art research have been there, state-of-the-art faculty has been there. You can extract as much as possible from them and get into something which you can create a new product, a new process which can be useful for the mankind as a whole to the entire world. Thank you very much with this.
Thank you so much, sir, for shedding the light and discussing about on the different aspects of the pharmaceutical opportunities in the pharmacy profession with our students. And we are also very thankful to you for your valuable time, words, and also the lively and enriched your experience that you shared with us. Thank you so much, sir. Now with this, may I request Dr. Srinivas Mutalik to present a token of appreciation to Dr. Kulkarni. Sir, please. So, in the continuation of this orientation program and to ease your life at the campus, in terms of the hostel facilities, medical facilities, students' affairs, finance-related queries, etc., and to address all these, we have dedicated departments. So let's begin with the student affair. Now I would like to call upon Dr. Arvind Pandey, Director Student Affairs MAHE, on the dais. It's not working now. It's not working.
Alt F4.
Put there, no?
May I request the technical team to help here? Cursor नहीं काम कर रहा है. No, इसमें है presentation.
Heartily congratulations to all newly joined students and their parents. Welcome to MAHE Manipal family. I'm Dr. Arvind Pandey, Deputy Director Student Affairs MAHE Manipal and faculty at Kasturba Medical College Manipal. So basically, this Department of Student Affairs MAHE Manipal, if you'll say, basically it is under our director, Dr. Geeta Meya ma'am, and further we have Deputy Directors, Health Sciences, then Technical, and further Management, because we have 3 different wings. Further, we have our Deputy Directors at our Mangalore campus, Bangalore, and further in Jamshedpur. So basically, we say educated, enlightened, competent professionals are not only the asset of their family, but the whole nation and the society. This is a beautiful quote by our founder, Dr. T.M. Pai. In this line, our main objective is what? To make your life better here. Whatever concerned 4 years you have here, the duration of the course, you should complete your course without any further complications, any distractions, and at the end, you should be competent professionals. So once we say competent professionals, it means I'm talking about required knowledge, skills, attitude, and professionalism. Because you are in the growing phase, transformative phase, physically, mentally, socially, and academically also. Most of, I think, you going to be in the hostel first time. Can you raise your hand, how many of are going to stay in the hostel first time? So majority I can make out, they are going to stay. First time you're coming out from your concerned, controlled environment at home. For everything, your mother was there, right? Mother, father, get up, read, don't read, under some supervision. But now what is happening? You have to do by your own. So it's challenging for you and your parents also. You can make out so many emotional, crying face also, because first time they are going to leave their kids to some unknown place. They are not sure about how he's going to do, how he's going to mingle, how the friend will be, how the roommate will be, they will understand or not. So many questions will be there. I'm here to tell you, assure you, we are here to support your kid, and this institution is going to take care whatever the 4 years they are going to stay with us. So once we say support system only work if you are knowing your responsibility. Because we say everything is in your hand. You want to become good, good things will attract you. If you want to become something else, some other motive you are here, then those things will attract you. So make sure that these 5 things you remember. Usually I say you, these 5 things starts from first one, follow all rules and regulations. Whatever rules and regulations in the institutions, hostel, university, these are all rules and regulations for your safety and concern. So follow all rules and regulations, because whatever things we have established, these all again concerned, and we have seen how the limitations and further the problems. So to safeguard you, we have formulated the rules and regulations, safety, code of conducts and all. Please follow this. Second, very important, hard work. For whatever hard work is there to make you professionals, competent, knowledge, skills, attitude, whatever I discussed, try to achieve all those things of your required field. Because if not achieve those things, again, you are not going to solve the purpose. So required field, you have to become fully professionals. Third, very, very important, follow healthy lifestyle. Once I say healthy lifestyle, we know the thing is physical activities, food, sleeping pattern. Sometimes what happens, what we have seen, they will do all those work till 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Next day morning, what happens? They will in the class and sleep. They will not be that much competent enough to follow. They will come and sleep in the class. Okay? Maybe mobile, cyber, chatting, nothing. So make sure that you are going on bed right time, getting up at least 2 hours before your work start. You are getting up and neatly you are getting dressed up, having breakfast. So many students, what they do at the last moment, they will get up, they will not have breakfast and all, simply come to the class. Doesn't work this, because hereafter you have to become professionals. Okay, you have to take care of yourself. So please follow healthy lifestyle. So far I told you rules and regulations. Second, I told you what? Hard work. And third, I told you what? Healthy lifestyle. Say no to all bad habits. Whatever drugs, alcohol and all. Sometimes in peer pressure, you may start with alcohol and drugs. They again going to kill you slowly. So please, and there is no limit for that. Today this, tomorrow more, and simply you'll get distracted. Fourth, very, very important is commitment. Commitment for yourself to become professional. Commitment for your relationship, commitment for your society, commitment for your family. Because we have seen a lot of, with the hope and all, parents we are going to send you, they are going to leave you alone. So please be committed for everything, whatever makes you happy to you and your family, right? Commitment, okay, because you know what you are. So be committed, whatever, this is why I say commitment, ring finger here, right? Last one is creativity and innovations. You are here in the good institute, the best institute, so you have to be in creativity and innovations, because once you do this, you will be something different, people will look. Otherwise, you will be in the part of the, again, the mass. So many people are getting pharmacy, this, that, and all. But you are here, go for creativity, innovations, and research. Learn those things. This is going to make you different from others. Are you with me? You are going to follow this? Say yes? Very good. So now next we have further for safeguard your health. Because we have tertiary care hospital here, and we are going to give you Medicare card. And this Medicare is going to take care of your health related issues. But make sure now, so far you don't have proper ID card. Maybe 15-20 days will take time. Meanwhile, your admission order is going to work as a Medicare card. So whenever you're going to the hospital for any signs, symptoms, abnormal signs and symptoms, please go with what? Your admission order. And second, very, very important point, what happens, this Medicare card and ID card, whatever will give to you, it should not be transferable. Sometimes what happens, they'll go to the hospital, and if they don't have their own card, they'll give it to someone else. If not someone else, third person. Everything is getting recorded, and if your friend history is already recorded, if you are going, what happens? It may leads to misdiagnosed. Please don't do that, okay? This is for you, and utilize it properly. Then, campus safety wise, this area, whole MAHE Manipal, if you'll say, within 5 to 10 minutes walk. Maximum 5 kilometer whole Manipal is, right? So actually we don't encourage the students to have any vehicle. But if you are going to have vehicle, please remember you are following proper rules and regulations. Again, campus safety will teach you about this. But remember, all cards, campus safety, RTA, whatever rule regulations they are in place, you have to follow it. Why I'm telling you this? Because every year around 3 to 5 students we lose in road traffic accident. And this area is not for any adventure, especially road traffic. Again, now we have proper substance abuse related policy. If anywhere you're finding that someone is trying to force you, trying to influence you for anything, please report to us. We are here to address such issues. Okay? And I request you, please don't become prey for anyone, because what happens, nearby places, they may ask you to come for this party, that party, free drinks, free this, not required. Don't go for such party. Whatever official party, we will tell you and we'll call you and we'll dance with you, have fun with you. But don't go somewhere outside where there is no any control over MAHE. Okay, that leads to something else. And most of the times people are trying to attract you, because now this is orientation session and a lot of new students are coming up. Please don't do that. If someone is trying to force, please report to us. This everyone knows. They say nowadays we can live without food, but we can't live without what? Our mobile phone and social media activities. Again, This is again distractor, one of the biggest distractor. Okay, we don't have much time to be on that because now again you are a professional college, your classes starts in the morning, by evening we'll go, after that we have to do a lot of work, and you start doing this cyber related, then social media related issues. Simply you are wasting your time, and it may lead to one of the major distractions, and you may lead to all other academically, physically and mentally related issues. Cybercrime is again very important. A lot of unauthorized link will come to you. Sometimes what happens, they try to say your father or mother is calling you, sometimes same voice, and they'll ask you somewhere you got stuck, give money. Sometimes some girl may be over that link and all, they try to attract you in that way. So honey trap cases, again cyber related money loan things, these all will be coming and simply will become prey. So please don't do that. Any unauthorized link, please don't open. Again, if someone is calling you, telling you give this much money, this much, please report to us, we'll take care. Because last again, 3-4 students, they have given 50,000 to 5 lakhs rupees like that only. Okay, because they came to know that parents are somewhere in their friends are somewhere got caught by police and all, they're asking money to leave. And they'll talk in same way. So please report it. Arabian Sea is nearby. This is a beautiful place. We can see forest, mountain, sea, everything in nearby. This is really good place to enjoy and study, but not on the cost of your life. So if you are a good swimmer also, please don't try in Arabian Sea. Again, every year, around 3 to 5 students will lose in Arabian Sea. Because they go by seeing that beaches area, they'll get excited, they will jump into the sea, and this sea is not for swimming. You lose your life. It's not like only academic things. We have around 100 various clubs, student-related clubs. If you are interested, please be a part of that. If you feel that these 100 clubs is not enough for you, you want something else, please come and approach us. We'll make 101. Because we want you to be involved in these all activities, all sports, cultural, and extracurricular activities. Why I'm telling you this, hope we have seen our marina and all. Yes? No? Okay, I think they are going to conduct one tour. And seeing is believing. Go and see that, and definitely will feel like to be a part of that. Okay. We do a lot of events, again professionally at different levels, class level, college level, university level. Even we sponsor our students to go outside. So a lot of professionals will be there, maybe a state level, national level, or something else. Please report and tell that you are at this level. We are going to again sponsor your training and further your TAD and whenever you'll go to for any events. So not only extracurricular, co-curricular, we also involve in a lot of again awareness outreach programs related to again drugs, Nasamukt, the peer club, teacher mentoring programs, empowerment educators, a lot of things we do. And again, if you are interested, you can be a part of these outreach programs. This again, a lot of fear, a lot of parents call us and ask about this ranking. Remember, this is again ranking free campus, zero tolerance for the ranking. But anytime you feel that someone is trying to rag, but try to understand what is ranking. By any way you feel that someone is trying to harass physically, mentally, or by any ways, no need to be keep quiet. Please report to us. We are here to support you, help you without disclosing your name and details. It's not like only for ranking. By any ways, you feel that this person is not correct, looks like that is something different. We have an anonymous reporting system. You can report with that. Okay. Again, grievances, we have proper committee, they take care of all student-related grievances. Again, sexual harassment. As I told you, you are in the age of changing, transforming physically, mentally, socially, academically, so many. Anyways, you feel that someone is trying to, we know what is sexual harassment, right, at the workplace. We have proper internal complaints committee, you can report to us. Simple term, remember, if anything is unwanted, it is harassment. Okay? Please say no to that and try to, again, protest, and try to report it. This whole support system we have at different levels, starting from your department, then institutions level, hostel level, we have university level, hostel level, and hospital. Everywhere we have support system. You try to understand that any level, this whatever support system, if you report, our people are there to help you. Starting from the hostel, you feel that something is wrong in the hostel, please report to caretaker, because caretaker is next to you. You can report to your warden, okay? Every institutions we have single point of contact, okay? Student affairs, single point of contact, we can report. You can report to the faculty also. If you come back to the institute level, we have a student affairs team, mentoring program, teacher guardians we have. So I think we are going to allow teacher guardians to each and every student. We request all our students and parents, please be in touch with these teacher guardians. They are actually local guardian if you are not here, okay? And every teacher will get around 3 to 5 or 6 students, okay? And they will take care of the academic related and other related issues of the students. So students, please request you to frequently visit your teacher guardian, not only when you are in problem, in the good time also you can go and visit. Parents, be in touch with your ward's teacher guardian. Take their number, phone number details. You ask what is your convenient time to call and be in touch. Okay, these all, other than that, if you have issues, you think that, no, at teacher guardian level, college level, we can't manage, because again, I told you, so many things will come, adjustment issues and anxiety, again, stress, so many things. We don't know what is happening. Please report to the counselor. Details are going to provide you. This is totally free of cost. You can call and ask that counselors. They will tell you what time you have to come, okay? So they go to all hostels, institutions also. These all are our counselors, their phone number. You can click this and you may call them and ask them if you have any issues related to that. Okay? Yeah. These are different. Again, student counselor levels are not getting, properly treated. You feel that, this is a little serious case. Even we can go for clinical psychology, psychiatry and all. These all, again, things are free of cost. Please don't hide any abnormal signs and symptoms if you are finding, okay? Again, your friends also, somewhere find that, this person is not okay, but still the person is not feeling to report. You also can report to us. These are all important context number related to your campus safety, hostels and anti-ragging, ranking, all these things. Please, this 24/7 it works. You can call and take help. For student clinic, you remember till 5 o'clock we have OPD. After that, if you have any issues after 5, you can go directly to the emergency and trauma. There we have green OPD. Okay, for cough, cold, and it's very common nowadays because of changing environment and all. So please don't be panic. Directly report to the green OPD after 5. It will be emergency. Okay. We are also at various level, various social media platforms. You can scan it. You can take picture of this, and also you can be a part of whatever events we do. So we'll be knowing what is happening in the campus and what all we are organizing. This also you can our campus is very vibrant. If you have to contribute something, please contribute, and your details again will be there in our different magazines, different platforms. Can I take a photo of this? So later we can follow up. So again, we have newsletter. So if you have any things to write, any piece thing, you can again send to us. We'll publish it. It's all run by our student affairs department. So before I say thank you, remember this: take care of yourself. Because in the beginning I told you so far. Your support system, we're only focusing on you. Now we have to focus on yourself, because those whatever support system at home were there, now they are going to leave you here, and now we have to learn how to be in the campus, how to adjust, how to, again, because sometimes most of the first year students will give you what? Room as a roommate. So far maybe in one room you are only there, in whole house you are only there. Now you have to adjust with your roommate. So it starts from their adjustment, okay? Then do something that makes someone happy. So in the beginning, what 5 things I told you is come here. Create something that inspires you. That is come the 4th one, creativity and innovations. And last, be someone's light when they are hopeless. So if someone is not able to report their abnormal signs and symptoms, you as a peer report it. We'll take this as a confidential things, and we can help that person to come out from those danger area and to again get distracted. With this, I stop here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for the engaging session on the important do's and don'ts of student life. Next, to guide our students through the hostel facilities, rules and regulations, campus safety and security protocols, we are joined by the Chief Warden, Health Sciences, MAHE, Mr. Manjunath Pai. May I request you, sir?
It is not there in the desktop node. No, it is not. It is there. If I am not wrong.
Okay. Okay. So then we can keep
No, it is not going. Slideshow money.
point instruction looking.
slideshow
ये रब करना है थोड़ा
slideshow में आके May I request all students to rise, stand up please. All students, only students, not parents. How is the Josh? I can't hear you. How is the Josh? Good, sit down, please sit down. Jai Hind. Esteemed parents, respected Dean Sir, faculty members, and our young visionaries here today who will shape the future of this world. I, Lieutenant Colonel Manjunath Pai, the Chief Warden of MAHE, I warmly welcome each of you as you start your journey at our prestigious university. At MAHE, you are joining a place known for innovation and excellence. This is not just a university, it is a community where different ideas and cultures come together. Here, you can grow your creativity and think analytically. Our promise to you is to create a nurturing, safe, and secure environment that fosters your personal growth and empower you to be into a well-rounded individual. I assure you that you will enjoy a lively hostel life filled with friendship, fun, and lasting memories for your life. With this, I come to a small video. I hope you will enjoy this video. This is given by the Head Safety and Security Officer, Lieutenant Colonel Raghavendra MK. Please enjoy this. I hope you like this. Coming to my presentation proper. Can anybody give a wild guess how many hostels are there in Manipal? Any guesses? 10? 20 no? 30 no? 40? Anyone for 40? 50? Right, there are total 50 hostels in Manipal. And how many students are there in all? 10,000? 20,000? Approximately 30,000. Just for your information, out of which 17,000 are residing in campus, that is in hostels. And these huge hostels of 50 hostels are being managed by a hostel management committee headed by the chairperson, Madam Vasanti Ramdas Pai. And this is the organization of the hostel management committee. We got Chief Operating Officer, Dr. Anand Gopal, Venugopal, self, Chief Warden. Then we got 3 campuses here. We got Technology and Management Campus, which is called as MIT also, which is headed by Deputy Chief Warden, Dr. Nagaraj. And presently where you will be accommodated, that is called as Health Science Campus, also called as KMC Campus also. It has got a Deputy Chief Warden, Dr. Shobha KL. Then we got a TAPME, where Ms. Parimala is the Deputy Chief Warden. Our vision is to provide a safe and secure, conducive living environment for all students, fostering a sense of community and promoting their overall well-being and creating a home away from home ambience on campus. To ensure this, we have got few objectives. We have got 24/7 physical security, electronic security, as well as fire security, provide safe and healthy environment in the campus, promote discipline and responsible conduct amongst the students. We also promote academic success, facilitate student welfare, and foster a sense of community. This is a quick response team. It is available round the clock. If there is any kind of contingency, or you will find during night hours, they will be standing in one of the road. Any assistance student require, they will be there within 4 to 5 minutes. We have got CCTV cameras, approximately 3,500 AI-enabled CCTV cameras in all hostels as well as in campus, and that is 24/7 manned by a technical expert. In addition, we have a campus patrol vehicle for medical emergency or any sort of contingencies. These facilities are there in MIT campus, and in even few of them are also there. Like for example, we have got TT tables and indoor gym in few of the hostels. These are the facilities which are available in the hostels. We got Wi-Fi, CCTV, laundry services, gym facility, and medical assistance through caretakers. Few important rules and regulations as shown on the slides. Only switch room with permission from the Chief Warden Office. Visitor and day scholars are not allowed in the hostels. No loud music after 10 p.m. Report any issues to the warden immediately. Every hostel has got warden. For every 200 students, we have got one warden. They are all faculty members. Do not damage furniture or paint your rooms. Follow curfew hours. What is too important, very important, is no smoking, no consumption of drugs, alcohol, stroke possession of same will be tried under IPC sections. No fighting and physical assault also. These are the code of conduct for students. Ragging, bullying, intimidation will be dealt severely under IPC sections as shown on the slides. Possession of weapons of replica is strictly prohibited. Fighting, physical assault, risky behavior, smoking, alcohol, banned substance consumption will be dealt. We have got a zero tolerance to these kind of things. Few hostel guidelines. All students residing in the hostel must follow a timing established by the Deputy Chief Warden. That is, entry into the campus is 10 p.m. and into the hostel 10:30 p.m. All hostels likely to be in a coming 2 months will be installing face readers. Those students found loitering around the campus or outside after 10:30 p.m. are liable to be checked by the security. Delivery of food parcel by the delivery boys to the hostel is strictly prohibited. Hostel inmates may bring their own parcel to the hostel. All students must carry their access card with them at all times. Students are expected to dress decently as per the dress code. Smoking, drinking, banned substance, etc. is strictly prohibited, zero tolerance for these things. Random blood checks for drug and alcohol will be carried out without the consent of the students. Counseling and rehabilitation assistance will be provided who seek help. At least be in buddy pair whenever you go outside in the market, or be preferred to be in the well-lit areas for walking and all. Let your friend, roommate, family member know your whereabouts whenever you go outside. Avoid loud conversation on cell phones. Don't give ideas to people. Partying in the room, stroke corridors, or anywhere in the hostel will not be permitted. It's already covered. If you fall sick, we have got Kasturba Medical Hospital here. And students are discouraged from taking self-medication. You are covered under Medicare card, so please avail that facility. And students are advised not to keep large amount of cash or valuable in the rooms. Boys are not allowed in girls' hostel and vice versa. I got few requests, 5 requests with all the parents. Encourage your ward to adhere to hostel rules, and please be aware of the rules also. Please be in constant touch with the hostel wardens, teacher guardians, and academic authorities, just to ensure that about your ward, about his performance, attendance, etc. Please go through the website on regular basis for any updates. And parents should be in regular touch with hostel caretakers. Each hostel has got 2 caretakers at any given time. We have got 2 contact numbers. One is landline, one is mobile number. Please have those numbers with him. At least make an attempt to speak to them once in a fortnight or once in a week. He is the first point of contact. He will give the correct picture of your son or daughter. Hostel allotment for the second year onwards will be based on availability, academic performance, adherence to the hostel discipline. Few slides for your consumption. In case of fire, we have got a proper fire safety arrangement in the hostels. Don't get scared or panic. If at all you are riding a 2-wheelers, please wear helmet. Life is precious for us. All beaches are out of bound here. We are concerned and we care. How many swimmers are here? Students, please raise your hands. Swimmers, who knows swimming? Yeah, kindly don't try here. It's Arabian Sea. Life is precious, we value it, right? We want to go back in this same size what you are here now. Adventure-friendly students, please avoid this also. Please don't take selfies here. And don't try this also. Your life is precious, we value it. Have a safe and secure and fruitful stay with us. I once again welcome to this exciting adventure ahead. I hope this gives you an idea of what life in hostel will be like. And I truly believe that you will do well here, studying hard and becoming a responsible citizen of our great nation. Good luck in all your efforts. Remember, you can always reach out to me or my office if you face any challenges. We are here to help you. I am there in room number 105, EDU building, first floor. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, Lieutenant Colonel Manjunath Pai sir, for making the student aware of about the hostel facilities, regulations and the campus safety. Now may I request Mr. Samit, Associate Manager Operations, Kasturba Hospital, to brief about the healthcare facilities to the students.
Good afternoon, everyone. Okay, I welcome you all for the orientation of the hospital, Kasturba Hospital, Manipal. So, first of all, respected Dean and faculty members and the parents, welcome you all. Students, welcome to Kasturba Hospital, Manipal. So, I'll take you through our teaching hospital, which is Kasturba Hospital, Manipal, established in the year 1961 with 150 bed facility. Now we are having 2,195 beds with 11 blocks. Last year we inaugurated one more new block, Dr. Ramdas Pai block. So I'll brief you about Kasturba Hospital, Manipal. So it's a unit hospital of MAHE, which is a quaternary care hospital, medical college hospital. So which is having 2,195 beds, which is having all the NABH, NABL, nursing care excellence, and we are having NABH for trauma care facilities and blood centers. So now I'll show you the average patient coming to our hospital. So on a daily basis, on an average 3,500 patients we are receiving, and IP conversion, it's almost 450 patients per day, and almost 95 surgeries we are doing every day. So breakups, like ICU, we are having around 266 beds, which includes NICUs. Then operation theaters, we are having 32. We are having dedicated 2 CTs and 2 MRIs and 3 cath labs and 1 PET CT scan. So we are having 17 basic specialties and 22 super specialty hospital. So these all are the facilities we are having. We are having 64 size MDCT, then LINAC with IMRT, gamma camera we are having. We have got digital mammography, PET CTs, 128 slides CT, which is the first installed in globally. So these are the few awards which we are having. ISO, NABL, so Green Hospital Award, Kayakalp Award, NABH accreditation for emergency medicine, nursing excellence, Scotch Award for hand hygiene, WASH certificate, and Times Business Award, Prime certification in 2021, NABH accreditation and re-accreditation. Recently, like 2025, we had re-accredited. And IMC Ramakrishna Bajaj Award we have received. International Reference Center for the best care for the dying patient. We are having a separate facility of palliative medicine. We had started hospice, Manipal Hospice and Respite Center. So these are the few salient features for one is beds, then comprehensive cancer care center. We are having a facility for burns and reconstructive surgery with the 12 beds facilities. Then operation theatre, ICUs, blood centers, and we are having assistive reproductive center, which is MARC, and we have got artificial limb centers, dedicated 24 hours trauma care facility, exclusively isolation beds we are having, which is 15 beds. So our main motto is affordability of healthcare to all the sections of society. So in 2016, we had achieved a Guinness World Record for the global hand hygiene. These are the few awards. So now I'll talk about the human resources. Like clinician, we are having around 397, which are teaching faculties. Interns are almost 319 to 400. Then JRs we are having 615. Nursing staff, which is almost 1,500 to 1,700. Teaching staffs and other staffs, which is 374. It includes all the allied health faculties also. Housekeeping services, we are having around 920 staffs. Clerks, 550. Then which is almost 4,800. So now it comes to like when a student visits to the hospital, what all precautionary measures and what all you will have to be taken care. So initially, the student clinic, which is which is located in the first floor of the health check, which is in the new OPD block. So student clinic will function as per MAHE functioning days, except third Saturday, Sunday, and the holidays, MAHE holidays. The student clinic will be functioning from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. So after 4:30, the students are requested to go to emergency care area. The green OPD will be functioning. So particularly for students, we are having 8 student sick rooms. Then 24/7, we are having ambulance care facilities. I'll just pause the screen. You can take a picture. So you may contact all these numbers. All 3 numbers will be available. So all are requested to kindly contact the ambulance numbers or the help desk number for any kind of healthcare emergency or any kind of ambulance services. Requested not to misuse these numbers for random calls. Okay. Then initially all are requested to carry their own your own admission orders. So once you get your ID cards, you may show the same card, and your Medicare number will be generated. So further you will be able to open your file with your Medicare number, which is MAHE is covered. The MAHE is covering your Medicare. Hostelites, all the students, not only hostelites, requested to inform your caretaker before coming to the hospital, either your friends or your roommate, even your faculties also. Inform your parents or the hostel authorities. So students can come to any kind of minor illness to the during the working hours to the student OPD. Then for any minor complaint. So any major issues if you are having means you may direct to go to emergency care areas. So it is very this thing that you are requested only for the genuine cases only that like all kind of medical certificate will be issued to the students. For attendance and all, don't come and ask for any kind of medical certificates. Substance abuse will be reported, as sir said. So now I'll take you through Dr. Ramdas M. Pai block, which is recently opened in our facility. So once again, as a part of your pharmacy education, like you will be closely connected with Kasturba Hospital Manipal. So I welcome on behalf of everyone. So have a good stay in Manipal. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for the brief glimpses of the state-of-the-art healthcare facility. Now, to familiarize our students with the learning resources and digital facilities, we are joined by the Chief Librarian, KMC Health Sciences Library, Dr. Shivanand Bhatt. May I invite you, sir? This one's there. Okay.
Dear students and parents, good afternoon to you all. Welcome to Health Science Library. The name of the library is Search the Health Sciences Library. The library is located in the right wing of the university building. Hope you all aware of this building. The right wing is the library, and it is very near to your college, so only few minutes walk from your college. It's a central library for all the constituent health science institutions of Manipal Academy of Higher Education at Manipal. Hence, you will find books, journals, print, online, related to almost all specialities of health science. It's a state-of-the-art library, which is having 5 floors. The library is fully air-conditioned. Apart from silent zones, you will also find a group study area where you can study in groups. And to read your own books, we also have a separate area that's called private study area. The total sitting capacity of the library is 1,300, and the library is RFID and Wi-Fi enabled. One of the unique features of the library is it's kept open on all days in a year. The working hours of the library is 8:30 a.m. to 11:30 p.m. Even on Sundays and holidays also, the library is kept open. Only on 3 days, we close at 4:30 on Ganesh Chaturthi, Vijayadashami and Deepavali. The library is open and it's kept open only till 4:30 p.m. Otherwise, the library is open on all days. So you can make maximum use of the library facilities. The library is having a rich collection of both print and electronic resources. It is having more than 72,000 plus books on various specialities of health science. It is having a collection of more than 11,000 full text online journals, and it subscribes to 32 online databases. These electronic and print resources are much helpful in your learning, in knowing technological developments in your healthcare, to keep yourself up to date, and also in your research. The books related to your specialty, that is pharmaceutical sciences, have been placed in level 1 of the library. We follow open access system. So books required for you, for your study, you can take it from the shelf. You can read. After reading, you need not replace the book back to the shelf. Keep it on the table itself. At the undergraduate level, the books are for reference only, and they will not be issued out. But you will not find any problem, as we keep it open on all days. The journals, periodicals are kept in level 3 of the library. In case you want to read the books on medical sciences, maybe some related books, they are there in the level 2 of the library. Newspapers and general magazines, they are there in the level 4 of the library. The back volumes are there in level 4 and level 5 of the library. There is a floor plan in the entrance of the library itself, so there is no problem for you. So the floor plan itself, it will tell you which books are available in which level. So there is a library catalog. The online library catalog is there in the library website, which tells you which books are there, how many books are there, how many copies are there, which is the latest edition. All those details you will come to know by looking at the library catalog, online catalog. So we subscribe to a number of online databases. They are much helpful in research, in discovering research articles published in various journals. We subscribe to Scopus and Web of Science as well. And apart from that, we also have leading databases from various publishers. So name any leading publisher in health science, so the health science library has access to it. So full text databases are also available from leading publishers. Apart from that, libraries also provide access to research support tools, the premium version of Grammarly, Turnitin, and for reference management, Mendeley as well. The library is having a web page which is accessible in the campus and remotely as well. And you could use the library web page to know more about the library services, to access ebooks, online journals, databases, and even previous year's question papers also have been placed in library website. So where to access these digital resources? Yes, in the internet kiosk in the reading hall. All reading halls have internet kiosks. Computer lab we have in 3rd floor of the library. From there also you could access to. We have Wi-Fi and also remote access. So how to access library remotely? The institutional email ID will be the username, and the password which you are using to access institutional email ID will be the password. So the email ends with learner.manipal.edu. So if it has not been given to you, it will be given to you by your institution. Once it is given, we will provide access to you, and even we will send you the email how to access the library web page. Yes, we have access to internet in all the reading halls, and as well as we have a computer lab. We have computer services, scanning, color printing facilities are also provided in the library, remote access. We also provide training and accessing to the e-resources. Rules and regulations, please bring your ID card whenever you visit the library. If it has not been issued to you, please till then you can show copy of your admission order to the security. Without that, they don't allow you to enter into the reading hall. So please don't use mobiles in the reading hall. As you know, reading needs silence, and if at all you want to discuss in a group, we have a separate group study area. So bags, etc., we don't allow to take into the reading hall. There is a property counter in the entrance of the library. So each floor is having a reference counter. In case you find any problem, you are unable to locate any book, or you want to know how to access electronic resource, we are there. Our staff members are there in each and every floor. So you can contact them. Myself is available in 1st floor of the health science library. So wish you all the best, and once again, welcome to Search the Health Sciences Library. Thank you very much. Enjoy reading. Okay.
Thank you so much, sir, for explaining about the library and its facilities, where the students can grow more and expand their horizons. Moving to next, with regard to paperless digital examinations and the implementation approach, may I request Mr. Ryan from the Little More Innovation?
Good afternoon, all of you. My name is Ryan. I represent LM Exams. So at LM Exams, we conduct paperless digital examination, and we provide end-to-end solution for digital paperless examination. So in the academic, anywhere we go to our academic thing, the exams are part and parcel of the academics, right? So when we think of examinations, there are a lot of things comes. First, the content that we need to study for the examination. Second, the examination process. So, examination process can be stressful, where we need to write an examination, we need to remember the content, plus we need to take the accessories like pen, paper, scale, geometrics, erasing tools, hall tickets, everything. So, this might be lead to more stress than remembering the actual content. So, what if we remove all the other parts like bringing the pen, bringing the eraser, bringing the geometrical tools, rather than we focus only on the content that need to be studied. So, speaking about the current technologies or the limitations, so currently we have various techniques or technologies to conduct the examination. First thing is OMR sheet, so mainly used for the entrance exams or the MCQ type of questions, where student has to shade the circle in the OMR sheet, where the limitation is that if we shade a wrong circle, then we don't have option to change the answer. Second, computer based examinations, where the online examination will happen, where again the type of the question is limited to MCQs, where if you conduct the descriptive answers, descriptive type of examination using the computers, where the typing, the student who knows the better typing or fast typing will have advantages, then we can't write using our normal handwriting, using a computer based examination. The third process is digital scanning, where student will write the answers on the pen and paper, then the copies will be scanned using the scanners, then will be sent for the evaluation, where the scanned copies, there is a possibility where the scanned copies, 1 or 2 paper will be missed. To overcome these techniques, current techniques, overcome the limitations which are available in the current techniques, we need to use the current technologies in the education system. So, we try to bring the new technologies where we use the cloud based technologies or a tablet based technologies. We introduce a tablet device called digital writers, normally known as exam pad or e-pad in Manipal. So, this digital writer is a custom built device specially built for writing examination. So, this device is custom built with a special glass surface which will give you similar writing experience that of pen and paper. So, this device is built with a special glass surface which will reduce the glare, so that the user will not feel the strain to the eyes, and also inbuilt with the special features, all the tools which are required to write the examination like pen, eraser, coloring options, calculators, timer, everything will be inbuilt in the device. Student has to just click on the option and they will be ready to use. And this device will give you the similar writing experience that of pen and paper. So, speaking about the important features which provided in the device, this device supports all type of questions, that is MCQ, true or false, match the followings, long essay type questions, and this device is provided with the stylus pen. So, this device can be accessed using the stylus pen only. That means this device is not a touch sensitive device. So, one more thing, this device works with a real-time data saving. So, whenever the student is writing the examination, student has to worry about only writing. There is no need to save anything manually. So, whatever the answer is written will be saved automatically on the real-time basis. Then the data or the answers which are written during the examinations will be stored in multiple storages. So, that since it is an electronic device, so if any breakout happens, so we can recover the data till the last point, and student will be able to continue the examination from the point where the issue occurred. So, it's a new solution, but from 2016, all the institutions in the MAHE are using these solutions. So, these are the few feedback we have taken from the students. Mainly, I want to highlight one feedback. So, I liked it. Initially, it was difficult, but with the time, the speed increases and get used to it. This is the main thing. So, today is the orientation session. So, there will be a separate training session for the individual students. So, sufficient time will be given for all students, so that students can practice. Before writing their main examination, student will be ready to and very familiar with the device to write the examination. So this brings to end of this orientation. Thank you for your time, and all the best to all of you.
Let me eject you want. Sir, can you please? Thank you, sir, for the quick overview of examination procedures. Now we'll take a quick break for lunch and join back at sharp 2 o'clock so that we resume the orientation program from 2 p.m. Yeah, we'll quickly break for a lunch and then we'll reassemble here by 2 p.m. Thank you, one and all.